Hey everyone, it's Felicia. Welcome. When you see this, you're meant to see this, but just for the record, this is a Tuesday after a long Labor Day holiday where many of us were having a good time, and maybe too much of a good time, and now just trying to get back on track with the work week or the school week or whatever it is that we do on a daily basis. And so with that in mind, I chose some self-care cards. I've got a chakra deck, which I'm going to talk about chakras in a minute. I've got a crystal mandala deck, and then I have the practical self-care oracle cards. And I'm going to get to all that, but first I'd like to dedicate this episode to my parents, because as an energy healer, I was really introduced at a young age to energy healing and aura cleansing from them. I would watch my parents with their friends cleansing auras when they had friends over sometimes, which I thought was fascinating. And, I didn't really get it at the time, observing them doing the aura cleansing for each other. But I get it now because, of course, I work with energy, and I also have the understanding that everything is energy. And so for those of you who don't know really what a chakra is, chakras are energy vortexes, and they transport energy from the universe around you and into your aura and body. And so if you're spending time around places, environments that are not necessarily healthy for you, that's going to affect your aura and your chakras. And if you're eating things that aren't good for you, within moderation is one thing, but if you're heavily eating things that are affecting your body, they're also affecting your chakras. And so those are just two examples of chakras. There's several of them. I'm not going to talk about them all today because I want to kind of keep this short. But I just wanted to give those of you who aren't really sure about what chakras are, what they are. And so there it is. And so the card I chose from the chakra deck is focused on the crown chakra. And I'm going to actually try to read. You know what? I'm putting my readers on, so you guys are going to have to check me out with these glasses. And so this card that I chose, these were beautiful cards, by the way. They all have a different backing. And this one says, crown chakra, Srara, freedom and connection. So rebalancing your Sahasrara energy. Try asking yourself the questions below to assess whether your crown chakra energy is out of balance. If you answer yes to any of these questions, you would benefit from working with the Sahasrara cards, or doing some reflecting on what you're doing, your lifestyle, and what's causing the imbalance or making you feel imbalanced at this time. So here are the questions. Do I crave possessions and sensual pleasures? Do I often ignore my intuition? And does the world seem mundane or uninspiring? If you can say yes to any of those things, and I'm not talking about, a passionate moment with somebody you're in a relationship with or something like that. I'm talking about a complete focus, obsession with possessions and sensual pleasures and these sort of things. Then you really do need to reflect on what needs to change, what you need to do, what you need to consider in order to get your crown chakra back in balance. And then also, I meant to say this earlier about chakras. They do affect your health, and which is why chakras are so fascinating to me in my energy work. your chakra imbalances can lead to chronic disease. That is just a fact. So they're not anything to be light with, to joke with. You really do want to make sure that you keep your chakras in balance. And a lot of easy ways to do that even is to get into some meditation. There's a lot of meditative music on YouTube that will help you to realign your chakras. There's a YouTube video that I absolutely love it includes some visualization to get your chakras back in balance. But there are many options out there. And then, of course, if you'd like me to post some, please post in the comments and I'll be happy to. And then with the Crystal Mandala cards, I chose Ascended Master, Serapis Bay, and Clear Calcite. And what it says here, and here's the card, what it says here is karmic grace. And here is the affirmation for that. And I thought it went very well with the other card. I attract divinely inspired solutions and uplifting, healing energies. I consciously cultivate optimism and joy to elevate my frequency. My soul resonates with forgiveness and freedom. I allow the easiest and most graceful way to open for me. My path is clear. I honor the worth of my soul and the love that blesses and guides my journey. I acknowledge that karma is transformed through grace and becomes wisdom. I open my heart to such grace for the spiritual benefit of all things, and so it is. I added the so it, and so it is. So that is the Crystal Mandala card that was that jumped out at me. And then finally, I have two of the Practical Self-Care Oracle cards. One of them is Rediscover Yourself. What are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please others? With an untrue version of you. And then the other one was that jumped out, that insisted on coming out with this one, was plan your career. Create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. Now, I really felt that the rediscovering yourself went well with the first two cards. Of course, for some of you, planning a career might be necessary as well. But I hope that whatever you decide to do to get back on track this week with whatever is going on with you, you'll take some time to reflect and to get your chakras back aligned, and to also reflect on karma and having grace with it. We all have karma, and karma just means that we have lessons that we need to learn. Anything that we do, anything that we think about is going to attract some sort of karma. It could be good karma and it could be what we consider bad karma. But the bad karma is not necessarily bad, it's just a necessary lesson. And on that note, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. If you liked the video, please click like, please subscribe. I'll try to see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.